Okay, so what my group of students over here, I'm going to have both of you and Diana help me. They are all making avatars of My Blue Robot. I would like you to walk around, pay attention to what's happening, and when somebody has finished an avatar, we need to make a screenshot and save it to the desktop, and then I'm going to interview them. So let's walk around and see how they're doing. Say it again. You're going to interview them? I'm just going to ask you some questions about. It's a fancy thing I said in the interview I do. I'm going to ask you some questions about the design of the avatar that you created. It's okay. Did I go to camera? No. No. I'm literally going to stand here and look at your avatars. Just for a couple minutes each one of you, okay? And Julian here is going to help us when anybody gets to a point where they're ready to save their avatar so that I can keep it. She's going to help us take a screenshot of it. You guys are still working. And then what else? What I want you to do. Do you have a Gmail account? So could you open that up and could you open up the Gmail account and then should I later on? So when I'm saying later on, let them say it with that. Later on, they're not putting in there. I'm going to that's all. I'll break down my username and password. That's what you're going to do. Just save them to the desktop. Later on, I'm going to have you and Diana be doing both. Both of you are going to be doing this. There's 1, 2, there's 6 in there, 2, 3. No idea. What I usually do is finish it too. So what I would do is first give me a second. This is what I think that. Nothing cool. Show us what the shortcut to right click on the control. What I think is that is something that can be done, but this is right in the. Naomi, do you know how to find the snipping tool?
You mean a screenshot and then?
Yeah. Or do you know how to save a screenshot on here?
Oh, yes. So you control C or ready. Let's see. Maybe that is the complicated. So actually undo that. Just close that tab or that. Yeah, you got it.
Well, it doesn't do it.
Go over to and then do
Thank you. All right, you got it now? Thank you. And where's Diana? Diana. There's 6 girls right here. You and Julian are in charge of when they're creating their. He's working with these 2 girls. Could you come over here? When they they're all done with their avatars. When you are going to hit print screen right there. Oh no, not on. And you're going to put your mouse button here and open up the print, and you're going to paste it into the print. So the print under the desktop, all of them. Okay, are you all done with your avatar? All right, you're doing my first part. Can you say please? And then more. I guess I'll start here and work my way down. I need to ask you guys each just a little couple questions about your design, okay? This is my research. So what I want to do is I want to find out some ways to improve mastering to help students use it. And one thing is I'm thinking that students can help us give ideas of how to change the design of the learning companion, how he or she should look, what they should say, and what they should do. So I'm going to start with you. Could you give me your first name, please? Taylor, and you were 11. And, okay, the first thing I want to ask you is what do you think of the current learning companion in mastering? I'm going to read a few things and then you can answer. I'm going to ask you, like, what do you appreciate about them? Do you relate to them at all? What do you not like or appreciate about them? What do you think about how the learning companion Jane looks and how Jane talks? Okay, so the Jane that is already in that. Do you have some thoughts about her?
I didn't really hear her because I don't know
okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so you don't have much to say about her hearing, but how about what she looks like? You don't have. I don't want to feed you your response, but it's something that you typically. You seem smart.
Yes.
You seem like she looks like she's smart.
Yeah.
Confident.
Helpful. Giving her hints and stuff.
Okay. You didn't hear what she said. Okay. How should the companion, if you were going to design a learning companion, how would you make the companion look? I see your companion.
Yeah, because it's like smart, like,
and so I see your
and it's not like every person that could do it looks like that.
What do you think about her looks smart?
Glasses.
Thank you.
I just like her style.
You like her style? If she could talk, how would she sound?
Positive.
Positive?
Like, help others. But also,
and what kinds of things would you say to help others?
Like people that give answers that help them.
So I noticed that. Okay. What do you enjoy about designing your learning companion?
Enjoy how
You like how she looks?
yeah. Also,
can you tell me about her age, her gender, maybe her race, ethnicity, her hairstyle or clothes? Can you tell me about her design a little bit? Yeah.
There's this something that is fancy, that is nice hair, the eyes. That's his performance with Maud Stevens.
So like yours. So we already know. I'm trying to think about how can this learning technique help you learn?
Like if there was like one rule, she would put it in her own kind of way to help figure, like help you understand, maybe give you different options on how to learn it, articulate it.
Very good. Okay. Thank you. Now, all of the girls, thank you so much. All of the girls who have designed the Learning Companion and have it saved to the desktop, if you still like working, if you were having fun in My Blue Robot, create another one. I'll be over to ask you a question in a minute, okay? And that's it. I'm done with you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is my name. Let's go. Let's go. Right here. Yes, I'm going to come over to you and ask you the same question. Okay. Yes, you can. Because may I just confirm with Jillian, you saved these guys? Yes. Okay, yes. If she saved you, you can press reset and you can play again. Your Evelyn? Thank you, Evelyn. So before I ask you about the Learning Companion that you designed, I'm going to ask you about the Learning Companion in Math Spring. Like, what did you maybe like about the Learning Companion in Math Spring? She was Jane. Do you relate to her? Maybe what you don't like about her, or what do you think about how she looks? And if you didn't put your headphones on either, so you didn't hear what she said. I should have been paying attention. That you guys should have listened to what she said too, but that's okay. So why don't you talk to me about what she looks like?
Well, to be honest with you, I feel like she was in the corner, and if you didn't have your headphones on, you didn't notice that she was there. And it didn't pop up with like the words that she was saying. So if you didn't have your headphones on, you wouldn't know that she was there.
When she talks, most of the words are in a bubble above her, right?
Oh, I didn't see
You
that.
didn't notice that. Okay, didn't see the words. She's in the corner. Okay. Okay, so let's get to the avatar that you designed. Could you tell me about this avatar? And I'm going to ask you a couple of things. Did you enjoy designing this Learning Companion? And how do you see? What was the question here? Yeah, what do you appreciate or relate to about the one that you designed?
Well, she looks very well put together, and I think that that's important because that's something that would be important to her, and that she might be more organized when she's teaching.
Oh, that's awesome. What can you tell me about her age, gender, race, ethnicity, maybe the clothes she's wearing, her hairstyle? Can you tell me about anything about that?
I think that she's in like her early 30s, and that learning is really important to her, and that she wants to enjoy learning. And when you say ethnicity, what do you want for that?
I meant about her culture. I used a stupid word there. Yeah, culture.
Okay, because like I know what ethnicity is, but I didn't know if you wanted like Italian.
Yes, no,
Okay.
you could tell me.
I don't really know what she would do.
Okay.
She looks like she'd be a little bit of a mix, because she has a little bit of a darker skin tone, but not very dark. Are these characteristics similar or different to you, and why did you do it different or similar? So we'll start with, is it similar or different? I feel like it's similar to me because I'm a mix. I'm Italian, I'm Scottish, and I'm English. So it really depends me in that way.
I forgot to ask her about that one. Okay, so so we already have this. What should your companion say to students to help them learn?
We'll have a positive attitude and encourage them to keep learning even if they get something wrong.
What kinds of things would you say to encourage somebody?
Like that it's okay to get one question wrong because that will show you like what you did wrong and how to get the right answer for the next problem.
How can your learning companion help you learn?
She can give you maybe you could have her give helpful tips on how to maybe improve the math skills.
Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to tell me? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Taylor, may I just ask you quickly one question? I think we've talked about it. I think you told, oh yes, you did. You told, what characteristics are similar or different to your hazel eyes? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, hazel eyes.
Taylor, that's yours. All right, I need to move on and talk to, all right, we've got 10 more minutes. Almost. All right, and talk to you guys. That's not your real one. Have you already had your save to the desktop? You both of you did? Okay. I guess I'll start down here and go down the road. I'm going to start with you. Here's oh, you missed my guy. Perfect. All right, I need to do a couple of interviews over here. And then and then we'll be getting ready to do it all done in a couple minutes. Okay, Erica. Oh, and I think mine. Almost to the two of you. And I'm going to do one person at a time, but then I'll be asking you the same things, okay?
Can you make your phone? Can your phone? Oh, can I log in my answer?
You're looking at them because they've been snapping on people. I don't want to get snapped, and we're going to give you a better one tomorrow anyway, right?
Yeah, well, I did tell them that if they snap, because it's actually right. Jillian, I'm going to give you my username and password, so the girls I've already interviewed, you can put their images into my account, please. I'm going to show you one right now.
I had to log into mine so you could see it. Mine? No.
Oh, you're still trying to look up the girl?
Yeah. I think that's her middle name. I heard that name before. I heard it. Here's how many photos. Oh, that's really interesting. What did you
Okay, Erica, look at that girl. She's awesome. Before we talk about the girl that you designed, I'm interested in knowing what you think about Jane, that was the mastering that you saw today. I want to know what you like about her, if you do relate to her, or if you don't like her, what you do or do not appreciate about her. What do you think about how Jane looks and what Jane says?
Oh, do you want to talk?
Yes, Jane. Jane is in mastering. Do you have any, some feedback about her?
It looks fine.
understand, but like she's boring
Boring?
because I thought she was like gonna like ha 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 like laugh and like make little jokes about math.
Jokes?
Yeah, and she's kind of like boring because she literally because it looked like she just got out of bed and just sat down.
She just walked to work and sat down.
Yeah.
Okay, how about some of the things she said to you? Did you have your headphones on?
Huh?
You didn't put headphones on? Oh, yeah, you did.
I didn't really use any, so
Oh, okay, so you didn't hear her too much.
no.
Okay,
Her voice is kind of boring.
think of students who speak a language other than English at home. What parts of Mastspring do you think they will have the most problems understanding?
Wait, repeat that?
Students that speak a different language at home than English, speak a different language than English as their first language. So are there any parts in Mastspring that you think that they will have a hard time with?
Just how I think how they're speaking, like you said, they probably need somebody to help them translate the words.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at your learning companion that you made. Okay, I'm gonna read this stuff, and I'm gonna ask you: did you enjoy designing your learning companion? How do you relate to this learning companion that you made? What can you tell me about her age, gender, race, ethnicity, means like her culture, maybe her clothes or her hairstyle? Are these characteristics similar to you or different to you? And then after you answer those questions, I'm going to ask you what should your companion sound like and what should she say. So let's go about, like, can you tell me about her age, gender, race, clothes, hairstyle?
Well, I just made her kind of like me.
Oh.
Because I'm really exciting and like jumpy. So she's 13. She's Puerto Rican black, and she really doesn't really have any cultures because she's lives with
She's
her
mixed?
Yeah, she's mixed.
So she has lots of culture.
Yeah.
That's good. So these are very similar characteristics to you. And let me see, how do I want to say this? What kinds of students do you think would be attracted to this kind of companion?
Kids who are willing to want to learn that, and I guess because don't really know.
Okay, that's all right. What should your learning companion sound like?
Exciting.
Exciting.
And not boring.
Not boring. And what should she say to be exciting?
Like I said, jokes.
Jokes.
How
How can she help you learn? How can she help you learn math?
What do you mean, like write down problems?
Maybe she can help. I don't know. Maybe there's some things that we can design in a. How can I design a learning companion that can do things that help you learn math? Do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to say things you don't know. Thank you for talking to me about it. Okay, I'm moving on to you now. May I ask you how to say your name?
Inaya.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Inaya. And you are number 3. And now, look at your avatar. All right, Inaya, first of all, I want you to talk to me about Jane, who's in Mastspring already. Do you like her? Can you relate to her? What do you not like about her? What you do not like about her? Yeah, so
She just looks really
worrying.
She looks boring.
Oh, boring.
Plain.
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 Yep.
Like the way she talks. But I guess you can't change that because it's a computer.
Yeah. What about how she talks? How she talks is boring?
Yeah, she's not like enthusiastic or like, like some people have an accent. Like my friends say I do, but I don't really hear it sometimes. But she has
no flavor.
Yeah, nothing flavor.
Okay. Okay. Let's quickly. We'll ask you this. So think about students who do not speak English at home. They have a different first language, like Spanish. Or, what parts of Mass Spring do you think they'll have trouble with?
You mean about the whole program in general?
Yeah, or maybe with her.
Maybe they won't understand everything because there wasn't an option to translate it through the computer.
I think
Because
that's
you had to have somebody do it here, and if they don't, and like if their parents aren't good with it, and they like, maybe don't know, I don't know, maybe don't know.
a good idea. No, I think that's very okay. So now let's talk about your companion. She's so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, did you enjoy designing her? How do you relate to her? Can you tell me about her age, her gender, her race, her culture, her clothes, her hairstyle?
Well, she kind of looks like me except for the eyes and the hair straightened. And she's supposed to be like black and Puerto Rican, and she's like, I put her that way instead of, I put her my skin color because I'm obviously not white, and she can like relate to people like that. Besides, like, I mean, she has the straightened hair like some white people, and she has my skin color and the green eyes. I know some white people who have that.
So it's sort of like a mix, like, right, so she can be relating to white people and people who are not white because she sort of has a mix of, that is so interesting. What kinds of things, if you could pick what kinds of things she would say to students, can you think of anything that you would have her say?
Like, encouraging stuff like keep going and trying your best or something like that. Like, math sometimes can make it boring after a while because my teacher doesn't like keep us like interested in it. But my teacher last year, she would like say stuff like that and like have fun activities or something. So she could be like, if you do this, you have smoking this problem, you get like a reward or something.
Very nice. Reward. That probably goes to what can your learning companion do to help you learn math? And rewards are one of them, right? One thing that you could do. Can you think of a different thing? Other things?
They could just explain it. But if they were to do like rewards, they could give you like points. You could like buy stuff and like maybe you could buy other trees and stuff like.
Oh, what a great idea! I've never thought about that.
Cause like you can buy a garden and then like you can have a different plant for each subject.
Awesome idea. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can interview one more person before I send you guys away. So I'm going to talk to you really, really, really quickly, okay? Okay, how about let's just jump straight to, did you enjoy designing your own learning companion? Put her up here. How do you relate to her? Can you tell me about her age, gender, race, ethnicity, the clothes, her hairstyle? Are these characteristics similar or different to you? She's so awesome. She's so pretty.
So, I did enjoy my English.
Where's it? You're Vicky? 5. Okay, keep going.
Her ethnicity is, I would say white.
Mm-hmm.
So, I did that, I kind of tried to copy me almost, but not too much. Like, I changed the eyes a little, her skin is a little more pale, and her hair, I think, is darker.
Why did you change those things to be not like you?
Just so it would be different, and it's not as common to have blue eyes than it is to have brown.
Very nice. What should your learning companion sound like? What should she say?
She should.
Thank you. Need help? Do you need help? What kind of help can she give?
Reading the problem in language, or changing the letters into another language instead of having to read it.
Yep, translate. That's a good idea.
I think she should find like almost like an average, like almost like everyone. So I have like a mix of all things. Do we still need this?
So look, when you're trying to get at like her accent should be sort of something like is in between everybody's.
Yeah. But it's clear.
Thank you very much.
This is really high. I'm only Hey. Anaya.
Everything students say, and everything leaves where it is. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and everybody's going to sit where they sat today. And tomorrow you're going to switch and do different activities. I will also have a different treat for you tomorrow, not donuts, but something even more special. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Fun time.
People aren't listening, they're leaving. Thank you. See you tomorrow. At the same time, so just so you know, what happened is last week I had my dissertation defense and about this research I was going to do, and because I was asking students about how to help me design the system for English language Hispanic students, my students really wanted to make sure that there was somebody who could translate if there was them. And I did have some students last summer that set up for somebody who, I had one of my 15-year-olds, I believe was helping with the 13-year-old with reading and stuff, and I just didn't have that same type of need here. You are welcome to come, and if you don't want to come, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Yeah. And we'll get, I'll talk to Yvonne about the newspaper and all that stuff. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too boring. Thank you so much for being here. That's all right. I told you that might happen. I decided. Okay, great. Totally fine. Hey, thank you so much. So Diana and Jillian, one thing I wanted. Diana won't be here tomorrow. Jillian, you're going to be here. You will be here tomorrow. It's switched. Yeah. Oh, are you okay? You're not doing your thing right now? I got the date wrong about it, so it was yesterday. Oh, because it wasn't my fault. Someone told me the wrong date. Did you find out way too late to even go do it? I hope that I didn't screw it up yesterday because I don't want you to miss out on any opportunities of having fun. Okay, so I wanted to tell you too. I'm going to have actually, it's just going to be us. There's going to be 2 less adults here tomorrow. 2 people that were here today, adults, are not coming tomorrow. It's going to be just us 4. Okay. But all of the students know Mastering a lot more than they did before the start of the workshop. So tomorrow you probably won't have much to do, except you both will help me do the same thing you did today. When I do my blue robot with the other half of the students, they're going to help me save the screenshot, send it to my email, and that kind of stuff. And not a lot of hard work or anything like that, but you're sort of getting paid to be here for your body, and so, if you think of support, if anybody needs it. Thank you. Thank you. Jillian, do you need help doing what you're doing? Okay, good.
What can I
Jillian is sending all of my Blue Robot images to my email.
I'm naming them as like snippet 1.
Good stuff. Thank you. Okay. So the thing is, there is a workshop in this afternoon. I can't just leave it like that. Yeah. No, okay, we're not taking up everything and taking it with us, but we're putting it somewhere. If you're taking those cameras, you're just going to have to put them at one end of the room or something. Let's try to figure that out. Actually, because I do want it all to be exactly the way it was.
You have your sheet of the piece, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and
Go around and write it out. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. And then, so before touching anything, I randomly put somebody's card down that the teacher handed me, or that the camp counselor handed me, and have to figure out where it's supposed to go. I don't even know if it's the one that's really. Oh, I can tell by the number. I can tell by the number that I'm
Good. Whatever. Keep going on.
This is the 14 to 15. That's good. And actually you notice this table is a little bit different than how I had planned it out, because there was only 4 on this side instead of 5.
What's wrong with it?
Okay, good.
Is this Danielle's or someone else's?
Wow.
There's a phone here.
That's mine.
Okay.
It's actually recording right now. It's actually I recorded all the interviews. I'll have to transcribe it later.